Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to the Dirty Nation and everybody that is affiliated with us. And shout out to the Kennel and Nate Dogg 916, Hoodie and Chill. So this topic right here, some of y'all might think that it's directed towards you, but I'ma just say if the shoe fits, wear it. If the shoe fits, wear it. So first off, somebody made a comment that they said, "Man, I can't tell if this dude is a comedian. If he's, I don't know how to take him." My response was, "Welcome to my world. Welcome to getting to know Dirt." See, I was always a happy-go-lucky type of person as a kid, but when you hit the pen mainline level 4 at 18 years old, it's the fun and games and shit becomes limited. Like you got to get it how you live. You want to be happy. You want to laugh. You want to joke. You want to play in prison. Like it ain't no place for that. It ain't no time for that. And if it's on, you're gonna be around a lot of serious individuals. So that is what makes me so unique. That after going through 20 years of that, I still got my sense of humor intact. So don't be confused. So the name of this video is the difference between debriefing and dropping out. Debriefing and dropping out. Alright, so when it comes to going SNY, they got certain requirements for you to all of a sudden be a mainline person and now all of a sudden you going SNY. That means you have sensitive needs. That means there's something going on with your shit that ain't right. These people keep jumping on you. You done dropped these kites on these motherfuckers and they done found you out. It's all type of little different ways that you done ran up a drug debt. Now you want to go. Like this, all you want to fuck with a fuck boy, so you want to go. It's all type of reasons that people drop out and go SNY. They drop out and they go SNY. So when you drop out and you go SNY, you ain't no good anyway. You're done. Like once you, I don't know how SNY could have a voice in the prison streets, the prison YouTube streets. How can an SNY have a voice? Well, Savage Studio had a voice. Did I do some videos with Savage Studios? Yes, I did. Actually did a few videos with him. But guess what? We knew that there was lines that I wasn't gonna cross because we're not the same. We may have started the same, but we didn't end up the same. And when I say the same, I mean the same views, the same ways we view prison. Mind you, as I'm saying this, I also have in mind that prison is not what it's not the same. In California, it is not the same. Prison is not a badge of honor, and so don't look at it like I'm bigging up prison or talking like I want to go back. Nah. But when it comes to somebody from my era, talking and doing what they doing, now it's time to shed light on some shit. The difference between a dropout and somebody that debriefed. We have this thing in prison called a Title 15. Title 15. You can Google it. California CDC Title 15 procedures for debriefing. If y'all have not ever, like y'all might have heard the word debrief, y'all might have heard some shit on 48 Hours or whatever that show called. Y'all might have heard that term, but really just go and Google CDCR Title 15 Inmate Handbook Procedures for Debriefing. And holler back at me in the comments and tell me, like, do you think that that's the type of person that's qualified to be on here giving any type of advice to anybody? This guy is the new Wes Watson. He's the new Wes Watson. Wes Watson came in his YouTube shit built on a platform built on bullshit. Meaning that he came and he lied. He came and he lied, told a fake story about how he was in the Oklahoma riots. And then next thing you know, and putting the emphasis in it, next thing you know, he blows up. He came in and exploited the genre for what it was worth. Came in, exploited everybody, and came gone. So now we got these new people. They're not. I ain't gonna say new because they've been with the bullshit for a long time now. Obviously, because I'm gonna say the first time we had a run in was because of the same shit, using blacks to validate your story. And I called you on it then, and that's why we had an issue. Oh, I ain't even said your name in this video. That's why we had an issue. But anyhow, the difference between debriefing and dropping out, first of all, they're both wrong. They're both wrong. And two wrongs don't make a right, but they both wrong. But now in this day and age, they're forcing people to be on 50-50 yards. Unfortunately, that's why I say I don't speak on prison like that. They're forcing people to be on 50-50 yards. Like, there's not that many yards left to go. If you're a GP inmate, there's not that many yards left to go. But this person debriefed when it wasn't even this motherfucker debriefed probably before SNY's even had the greater numbers, because right now SNY's got the greater number in prison. Who will go figure? There's more SNY inmates in CDC than there is in California. I mean, than there is mainline inmates. There's more SNY inmates than there are GP inmates in California. That's why I don't look at prison as a badge of honor. Like, what the fuck? Man, I did 20 years and I am ashamed. But the only thing that I got to hold on to is I did 20 years in the time where it mattered. And I didn't debrief. And I didn't drop out. And I ain't go SNY. So all you people say, oh yeah, another comment. You went into a prison, an SNY prison, and played softball against the inmates, so you're no good. Somebody make that make sense. Make that make sense. I went in there and played softball against SNY inmates. First of all, I went into Old Folsom. Old Folsom is a mainline, and it's not SNY. But there was a time when you can Google Old Folsom, and it would say that it was a sensitive needs prison because of the Norteños couldn't go there. They couldn't go there. So that made it a sensitive need prison for the Norteños. Because if they ever was to hit the main line, the Southsiders was going to get on them. There was no Norteños in Old Folsom. That's what made it a sensitive need prison. Was it really, in fact, a sensitive need prison for the inmates there? Hell no. Hell no. Now, it's not like it was. It's not like it was. But it's not an SNY prison. It's one of the last ones that's left. Anyhow, so I hope I explain the difference between debriefing and dropping out. They're both bad. But when you debrief, you have to give up specific information. Specific information about your group and organization that you were involved in, and there's levels to it. So you can't just say Johnny stabbed Pablo because of that drug debt and that's that. No, you got to give a whole lot more than that. Johnny used to live here, his brothers to here, and he's been calling shots since then. You got to give a timeline. So you ain't gave up no just regular ass type of shit when you debrief. And you get it granted. So that means you did a good job. Good debrief. Great debrief. Great that you just told on all these, who knows who you told on. They're saying that you're not even a Southsider. They're saying you're not even a Southsider. So then that means you were connected in some form or fashion to something bigger than that. So but that's not my business though. That ain't my business. I'm just saying though. I ain't my business. But I knew the difference between dropping out and debriefing. They're both bad, but one is way worse. And I don't know how motherfuckers is listening to this shit. I'm sick of this shit. Dirty. Gone. All right, y'all. So we in St. Louis at a memorial. Yeah. Mike Brown get out the street. So I get this whole thing. So everybody was at Ferguson. And this shit happened. You know, it's the middle of the project. See, niggas, niggas be talking about dirty, don't be outside. Nigga, this motherfucking St. Louis in the middle of the projects. Nigga, what? Brown? That's a piece of Mike Brown. Actually, feel me, they got this shit in the middle of the street, just in case y'all never seen that shit. Dirty